By now, a lot of us have either read or heard the news, and it's not good. Us women, us black women, we're all over social media in a negative light. Auntie Josie from Ghana is blaming some of the Ghanaian men for the 800 women who allegedly slept with the Russian man. It is now being alleged that he's HIV positive and he was arrested in Japan. It is also being alleged that a woman from Kenya who slept with him and admitted that she did it went and have a HIV test. It came back positive, and so she unalived herself in her house. While we are dealing with all of that, we have come to realize that we have had that same problem in the Caribbean because a Trinidadian man decided that it was an excellent idea to sleep with 132 Guyanese women, take pictures, make videos, and post it online. From now, what I've understand is that the videos was made through glasses that these men were wearing. And from the angle of everything I've seen in regards to the Russian man, I believe that where the camera was hidden. How did we got ourselves into this situation? And how are we going to take ourselves out of situation like these? And what are we going to do to prevent ourselves from getting into these type of situation? Meanwhile, we're dealing with all of this confusion. There is a Jamaican man that basically destroyed half the house of his girlfriend because he was calling her and she wasn't responding. So we showed up and have come to realize that she locked herself in the master bedroom with another man. So I guess it was his friend doing all the videoing. I don't know. But all I know is that he was damaging stuff. Two flat screen TV, threatening to remove car from in front of the house. Cars, actually. I guess he was the one that bought them. Went and destroyed even the water tank. The water tank that produces the water for the house. Now, King, our Jamaican brother, also have something to say about this. Jamaican brother, former teacher, therapist. I agree with King. You know, some of us women have to get our act together. Some of us men have to get our act together. Women on the island of Jamaica, please do not take anything from any man you seriously don't want. You cannot be taking furnitures and appliances, expansion of house and car, and then cheating. So I think in this situation, this woman wasn't in need of financial support or material support. Her problem lies within sex. If you want a man that can sexually satisfy you but cannot maintain your life, then you need to pick that man and stay there. If you find a man that can maintain your life but can't sexually satisfy you, then you need to have a conversation with him and figure out how to fix it. At the same time, men, when you give a woman something, you give it. Give is give. And according to the other Jamaican brother that did the research, I don't know how accurate that is, I didn't look into it, is that it's against the law to give a woman something or anyone something and then go back and damage it. You can actually go to jail and from jail to prison. No, you don't want to have to spend your money, your time, your energy to get stuff, destroy the stuff, then go to jail and go to prison. You're just losing over and over again. So this is my advice. People, if you're having sexual problem in your relationship, please have that conversation with your partner. Don't go try to fix the problem out of your house. How are you going to fix a problem inside your house, out of your house? That doesn't make sense. My Ghanaian sister who is blaming the Ghanaian men actually have a huge platform. Auntie Josie, you can go look for yourself. She's basically putting, I think, from my calculation, about 80% of the blame on the Ghanaian men who are actually in relationship with these women, especially the married ones. She's claiming that she is the oldest in her family and it is very much acceptable for the woman to take over and take on all the responsibilities. So and the financial responsibilities too. So when you can't find job, or you don't have the education, you don't have the skill, you just do what you gotta do. I think that is what I understand from what she's saying, to take care of your family. And that is what some of these women are doing. And she's saying, if there is a lot of married women into this scandal, so how your wife get into this, she's saying, then you must have a part to play with it. I don't know how we are getting ourselves in all these problems, but only thing I know is that we need to get ourselves out of it, and we need to stay out of these type of problem. Women, if you are married to someone, if you are dating someone, if you are engaged with someone that is providing for you, and there is a problem, you need to address the person. If you cannot address the person, you need to leave the relationship expeditiously. Leave it. Don't stay there and do crazy stuff. Also, if you have children, you should be thinking about who you're sleeping with. You can't be running around the place having unprotected sex with he, she, and the old lady. You cannot be doing that. That is how you become healed. That is how you die, and you leave your children. Who is going to take care of your 3, 4, and 5 children? Do you want your children to suffer? So, let's all sit down and think about how we are going to move forward in 2026 and behave better. How are we going to behave better as women? Or are we going to behave better as men? I personally am not pushing the 75 or 80 plus percent blame on any man. I'm just saying everybody is to be blamed, and we're going to split this 50-50, and people should sit down and think why they are to be blamed. Because nothing goes down without you to be blamed. So everybody is to be blamed for what is going on, and everyone need to have a seat and figure it out. A nice seat, a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, I don't know what you drink, find it, sit down and figure it out. This thing need to stop. And I do believe a lot of the things, this situation has to do with greed. Whether it's greed for material stuff, whether it's greed for money, whether it's greed for sex, it all come down to greedy people doing greedy stuff, and sick men. Sick men who were not raised properly also, because it's women that raise these men a lot of the time. You should be very careful what you have running around in front of your children, because if you were the type of woman that is sleeping around and doing all these things, your sons are going to think this is normal, and your daughter. So let's just sit down, evaluate what's going wrong, and try and fix this problem. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good on the African continent. It doesn't look good in the Caribbean island. It don't look good. We need to fix it. It's embarrassing. And if you as a woman don't see it as embarrassing, well, I do. We need to stop it, and the problem needs to get fixed ASAP, expeditiously. The problem needs to be fixed over and out.